Pope Leo XIV greets massive crowd at Catholic youth event in Rome. Imagine a scene filled with excitement and devotion. Hundreds of thousands of young Catholics gathered at the expansive Tor Vergata field on the outskirts of Rome, all coming together for a memorable evening vigil and mass, led by none other than Pope Leo XIV. This event was not just a routine gathering. It marked a significant moment in the lives of these young believers, showcasing their faith and unity. The Pope, the first American to hold this esteemed position, made a grand entrance by helicopter, which only heightened the anticipation among the crowd. As he transitioned to the iconic open-topped popemobile, the atmosphere erupted with. This holy year is particularly noteworthy, as it's expected to draw an astonishing 32 million people to the Vatican, all participating in a pilgrimage that has been a cherished tradition for centuries. But here's where it gets controversial. While many view this gathering as a powerful affirmation of faith, others question the implications of such large-scale events in today's world. Are these gatherings a true reflection of spiritual commitment? Or are they merely a spectacle? What do you think? Join the conversation and share your thoughts. Pope Leo XIV leads million youth in historic Jubilee Mass, Rome 2023. Imagine a gathering so massive, it brings together over 1 million young souls from every corner of the globe. This was the scene in Rome as Pope Leo XIV concluded the Jubilee of Youth with a historic Mass, a powerful moment that underscores the Church's commitment to engaging the next generation. But here's where it gets controversial. While the event was celebrated by many, some critics argue that such large-scale gatherings can overshadow the more pressing issues facing the Church today, like addressing internal reforms and social justice. The week-long Jubilee of Youth, a cornerstone of the Jubilee Holy Year, saw 500,000 young pilgrims flooding Rome. Before the twilight vigil on Saturday night, organizers reported that around 800,000 people had already gathered in the vast open-air space on Rome's eastern outskirts. By Sunday, the Vatican confirmed that the number had swelled to 1 million. Many of these young pilgrims spent the night in tents, sleeping bags, or on mats, eagerly awaiting the morning Mass. Among them was Christopher Delano from New York, who expressed his amazement at the sheer size of the crowd. "I didn't expect to see all these people. I knew there was going to be a lot of people, but I didn't know it was going to be this many," he said. In his homily, Pope Leo, a former missionary and the first American pope, urged the youth to spread their faith and enthusiasm to everyone they encounter. And this is the part most people miss. He emphasized the importance of not settling for less and aspiring to holiness, no matter where they are in life. The Vatican highlighted the presence of pilgrims from war-torn regions, and Pope Leo addressed this in his Angelus prayer. "We are closer than ever to young people who suffer the most serious evils which are caused by other human beings. We are with the young people of Gaza. We are with the young people of Ukraine, with those of every land bloodied by war," he said. "My young brothers and sisters, you are the sign that a different world is possible. A world of fraternity and friendship where conflicts are not resolved with weapons, but with dialogue," the pontiff added, striking a note of hope and unity. The event was a vibrant display of faith, with music from a choir and nearly 450 bishops and 700 priests, all dressed in green robes, joining the Pope on the stage. A towering cross dominated the golden arch that covered the stage, creating a visually stunning backdrop for the Mass. Tommaso Benedetti, an Italian pilgrim, praised the Pope's performance during the Youth Jubilee. "We feel quite satisfied. There were many references to peace, which is a theme that is very close to our hearts as young people," he said. The young pilgrims, representing 146 different countries, have been a constant presence in Rome's streets since Monday, filling the air with chants, songs, and the colors of their national flags. The festive atmosphere reached its peak on Saturday before the vigil, which some likened to a Catholic Woodstock. Hundreds of thousands camped out at the dusty venue, strumming guitars or singing along to the music from the stage, where a series of religious bands entertained the crowds, When Pope Leo arrived by helicopter, he was met with deafening cheers and applause. Many people ran to get a better view of the new pope as he toured the grounds in his popemobile. The venue, located about a 40-minute drive from the center of Rome, was vast, covering more than 500,000 square meters, roughly the size of 70 football fields. Andy Hewlin, a British student, found a prime spot in front of a huge video screen, allowing him to follow the Mass despite being far from the stage. "I'm so happy to be here, even if I'm a bit far from the Pope. The main thing is that we're all together," he said. This youth pilgrimage took place just 3 months after Pope Leo's inauguration and 25 years after the last similar gathering organized by John Paul II in Rome. It was announced by Pope Francis at World Youth Day in Lisbon in 2023. Throughout the week, the Church organized a series of events for the young pilgrims, including transforming the Circus Maximus, an ancient Roman chariot racing site, into an open-air confessional. What do you think about the impact of such large-scale religious events? Do they inspire change, or do they sometimes miss the mark? Share your thoughts in the comments.